Hi, Gail.
Hello, Kat. We've had a request about knockboxes, I understand?
Yeah, somebody was a little bit concerned about the size of the Grindenstein, and so we have one here. And I thought maybe we might do some measurements and also show like what a puck, you know, looks like
how it
in
lands.
there.
How she lands.
How she lands.
So we just brewed out of the Giotto.
Yes.
And so we're just going to take it, and we just did it.
Okay.
And we're going to knock it out.
Boop.
There's two sets.
All right. So that's a steaming puck.
Yeah, it's steamy, all right.
All right. So why don't you show now? Let's measure it up first.
Well, let's go over here, and we can put the tape to some of these other ones. It's the same box.
Okay.
It is 4 inches tall.
Okay.
By 4 3/8 wide. Well, unless you add on these little nubbins. On the Grindenstein. Is it Grindenstein?
Grindenstein. I don't know. I'm not sure.
This rod does not come out.
Yes.
And it's plastic. I would recommend, because of this right here, not putting it in the dishwasher.
I think this is a good option for machines that have pressurized portafilters, where you tend to get a soupier grounds residue, because or without a three-way release valve.
Why would you say that?
Because it's totally sealed.
It is.
And I've noticed that some of the metal ones that have the metal wrapping on the bottom, they can leak if you have too much liquid. And so generally people with aromas or some of the gages that don't have a three-way release, I tend to recommend either these or the Pisa back here, because they both have the
only thing with those
seals.
Is because on those pressurized baskets, you really have to knock to get that out of there.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've had it fly outside the confines of the box. That's the only reason that I like. Well, you could get into something like this.
Yeah, that's another good option.
Or, of course, these are expensive, but this kind of container.
Yeah.
That's the Ridge back there.
So.
The Ridge Barber.
Okay.
So, want to compare some of the sizes?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the heavy-duty knockbox. The big baby.
Yeah.
This thing's 6 1/4 inches tall.
Mm-hmm.
Tape measure over in a different direction here. 5 1/2 inches wide. The Pisa is almost 6 inches, 5 3/4. 5 inches. The modern 4 1/2 by. It's up on a pedestal here. 6 inches.
All right.
The big baby here, the big one that's just like it, only much bigger. 8 inches. 6. This is short.
That's a short dude, yeah.
2 3/4.
So one thing that people do like about this, we've heard, is that you can easily stow it away.
Yeah, it's good for small.
So you can take it and just put it right there.
That's one good thing about the Grindenstein, is that it's good for small apartments and that. And I know in Seattle area here, there are a lot of small apartments.
Yeah. So you could just store it right there. You don't have to have more counter space.
Yeah, true.
At the end of the day.
Yep, that's true.
Now, I have found that because this bar is so thick, that sometimes the puck doesn't come out as easy. It kind of gets,
stuck in there?
Yeah. So, and you hear how I knock out.
Oh, man.
I gotta get out my anger and aggression somehow, Gail, and it is into the knockbox.
The whole building shakes. And if I'm on the phone, it's like, oh boy. And here's the Ridge Barber too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 4 3/8 or 4 1/2 inches.
Great.
7 1/4.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I think that's a good demo.
Well, and the other thing is you can do these splash guards too.
Yeah.
So that makes a difference too.
Great. All right. Thank you, Gail.
You're welcome.